Hi and welcome to another story, and today we have part 1 of the 52-Story Treehouse by Andy Griffiths and Terry Denton, starting from the very beginning, chapter 1, the 52-Story Treehouse. This is my friend Terry. We live in a tree. Well, when I say tree, I mean treehouse, and when I say treehouse, I don't just mean any old treehouse, I mean a 52-story treehouse. It used to be a 39-story treehouse, but we've added another 13 levels. So, what are you waiting for? Come on up. We've added a watermelon smashing room, a chainsaw juggling level. Terry, I just chopped off my nose. I can't hear you, Andy. I just chopped off my ears. A make-your-own pizza parlour. Have you seen Andy? He said he was going to take a nap. A rocket-powered carrot launcher. Check, check, double check. Push the calibration wheel to 3.142 and ease the fuel pogulator to 73. Now put your foot on the hydrolyzing grappulator pedal and ease it out to 35.7. How? He is dangerous, you know. I know. Criminal. Such a waste. I'm hungry. A giant hairdryer that is so strong it practically blasts the hair right off your head. A rocking horse racetrack. It's not my fault, idiot. Move. How come Andy is so far ahead? Whoa, Neddy, my horse rocks. A haunted house. A wave machine. A life-size snakes and ladders game with real ladders and real snakes. Help, Terry, get the snake repellent. Jill, get the snake repellent. Andy, get the snake repellent. A 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop Punch and Judy puppet show. Ouch! A remembering booth to help us remember important stuff we might have forgotten. I've forgotten what I've forgotten. Now, what was I doing? Hurry up with the mallet! A ninja snail training academy. Terry's idea, not mine. Hurry up, Bob. You're very late. What the? All snails must shower before spa. And a high-tech detective agency, which has all the latest high-tech detective technology, like a complete set of magnifying glasses, including one so small that you need another magnifying glass to see it. A hot donut vending machine. And a Disguise-O-Matic 5000, which has a disguise for every occasion. As well as being our home, the treehouse is also where we make books together. I write the words and Terry draws the pictures. One small step, Neil. As you can see, we've been doing this for quite a while now. Life in the treehouse isn't always easy, of course. No, it's mine. Bring back my watermelon. I can't do that, Andy. I'll get you. Ah! But one thing is for sure. Can't catch me. Give me the watermelon. I can't, Andy. I love this watermelon. It's never dull. Chapter 2. The Mystery of the Missing Mr. Big Nose. If you're like most of our readers, you're probably wondering how old we are. Well, it's funny you should be wondering that because today is actually my birthday. I can't wait to see what sort of amazing surprise Terry has planned for me. He'll probably be in the kitchen baking a cake for me right now. Hang on. I'm in the kitchen and there's no cake baking going on here. He knows how much I love juggling chainsaws. Maybe he's planning on throwing me a surprise party on the chainsaw juggling level. Nope. There are a few chainsaws, a bit of blood and a couple of severed fingers, but no Terry and even worse, no party. Perhaps he's planning a make-your-own pizza party. I climb up to the make-your-own pizza parlour, acting like I've got no idea that Terry's waiting for me, and guess what? He's not. Okay, I think I know what's going on. I bet he's forgotten all about my birthday and he's in that stupid ninja snail training academy. He's been spending all his time there lately trying to turn a bunch of dumb snails into ninjas, which of course, as everyone knows, is totally impossible. What snails would look like if you could train them to be ninjas? I climb up to the Ninja Snail Training Academy and sure enough, there he is. Oh, hi Andy, says Terry. I'm just training my ninja snails. Watch this. Sorry I'm late, master. Attack! Fly! Use Super Ninja Stealth. Launch Ninja Snail Death Stars. Start a Ninja Decoy Fire. Solve a Ninja Crossword Puzzle. Terry, I say, they're not doing anything. Yes, they are, says Terry. They're just doing it really slowly. So slowly you can't see them doing it. This is a complete waste of time, I say, especially when there are more important things you could be doing. What could be more important than training my snails to be ninjas, says Terry. Let me see, I say. What about remembering important dates, like today, for example? What's so special about today, says Terry. That's what I want you to tell me, I say. Terry thinks for a moment and then says, is it underpants changing day? That's every day, I say. Underpants? You mean you're not wearing any? Is it underpants washing day, says Terry. No! Is it wear your underpants on your head day, says Terry. There's no such thing. Yeah, I know, says Terry, chuckling, but wouldn't it be fun if there was? What wear your underpants on your head day would look like if there was such a thing. No, it wouldn't be fun, I say. It would be disgusting. I think you'd better go to the remembering booth and remember what day it is. What about my ninja snails, says Terry. Don't worry about them, I say. I'm pretty sure they'll be here when you get back, probably in exactly the same spot. Yes, because I'll tell them to stay, says Terry, turning to the snails. Stay. The snails don't move. Look at that, he says proudly. And you said snails couldn't be trained. We go to the remembering booth. Terry sits down and I lower the cone of remembrance over his head and lock it into position. Okay, I say, it's ready. You can start remembering now. Terry gets a dreamy look on his face. Remember the time we came to the remembering booth to try to remember what was special about today, he says, as images of us climbing up to the remembering booth appear on the screens. How could I ever forget, I say, especially since it only happened 1 minute ago. Hang on, I'm remembering something else, says Terry. Remember the time we set the wave machine to the maximum possible size and had that surfing competition and you got wiped out and I won? No, I say, I don't remember that at all. I'm not surprised, says Terry. You hit your head pretty hard on those rocks. Look. I shake my fist at him. I'll hit your head pretty hard in a minute if you don't start remembering what you're supposed to be remembering right now. The day Andy fell off his surfboard and hit his head on the rocks. Terry continues remembering. Remember the time one of the ghosts from the haunted house got out and haunted our toilet, he says. Don't remind me, I say. I was so scared. I needed to go to the toilet, but I couldn't go to the toilet because there was a ghost in there. The day our toilet got haunted. And remember when I put my mouth over the giant hairdryer and my head got really big, says Terry. The day Terry's head got really big. Are you kidding, I say? That was the funniest day ever, especially when I popped it with a pin. The funniest day ever. Pop! Andy, says Terry, I've just remembered something else. Is it to do with me? Yes. Well, I say, what is it? I seem to remember that I vowed to get revenge on you for popping my head with a pin. Never mind that now, I say. Do you remember anything else about me? Anything at all? Yes, I do, says Terry, and it's quite important too. At last. Good work, Terry. I say, well, we're supposed to be writing a book, he says, and it's due any day now. Uh-oh. Terry's absolutely right. We are supposed to be writing a book, and it is due any day now. It's strange Mr. Bignose hasn't called to remind us, I say. Yeah, says Terry. We're already up to page 54, and he usually calls around page 30. Maybe we'd better call him, I say, and remind him to call us to remind us when our book is due. Otherwise, we'll never get it done in time. Good idea, says Terry. We go to the 3D video screen and call Mr. Bignose. We see his office, but we can't see Mr. Bignose. What we can see, though, are overturned chairs, broken trophies, books all over the floor, and what looks like vegetable leaves everywhere. Boy, he sure has a messy office, says Terry. That's no ordinary mess, I say. That is what is known in the detective trade as signs of a struggle. What sort of struggle, says Terry. That's exactly what we need to find out, I say. Yay, says Terry. We've got a mystery to solve. A big one. The mystery of the missing Mr. Bignose. We'd better get to our high-tech detective agency and get high-tech detecting immediately, I say. Should I go and get the ninja snails, says Terry. No, I say. They'll just slow us down. But they're ninjas, says Terry. They're also snails, I say. Come on, we've got no time to lose. Chapter 3. Andy and Terry's high-tech detective agency. I don't know whether or not you have your own high-tech detective agency, but if you do, you'll probably know that it can take a long time to get in because of all the high-tech security. I'm not just talking about boring, old-fashioned big-toe recognition security either. I'm talking big toe, middle toe, little toe, whole foot, lower leg, upper leg, left buttock, right buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, chest, arms, neck, and head recognition security. Not to mention hair analysis, blood tests, retinal scans, a dance contest, and a really hard Andy and Terry trivia quiz. What are the names of the main characters in the Treehouse series? By the time we finally get in, we're pretty hungry. Let's have a donut, says Terry. Good idea, I say. No detective ever solved a mystery without the help of a hot jam donut. We eat our donuts and think, and think, and think, and think. Well, I say, what do you think? I think I'd like another donut, says Terry. Me too, I say. We get 2 more hot jam donuts and continue thinking, and thinking, and thinking, and thinking. Well, I say, what are you thinking? About what, says Terry. About how to solve the mystery of the missing Mr. Big Nose, I say. Beats me, shrugs Terry. I haven't got a clue. That's it, I say. You haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. We haven't got any clues. We can't solve a mystery without clues. But where do we get clues from, says Terry. From the scene of the crime, of course, I say. We've got to go to Mr. Big Nose's office. Great, says Terry. Let's ride there on our flying beetroots. We can't, I say. They disappeared about a week ago. Another mystery, says Terry, frowning. The mystery of the missing flying beetroots. Yes, I say, but we have to solve the mystery of the missing Mr. Big Nose first. We'll take the flying fried egg car to his office. No problem, says Terry. I'll just choose a suitable disguise. All right, I say, but make it fast. We don't want the clues to go cold. Sure, Andy, says Terry, heading for the Disguise-O-Matic 5000. I'm climbing into the flying fried egg car when somebody taps me on the shoulder. I turn around. It's an old man. Who are you? I say. Don't you recognise your best friend? Chuckles the old man. It's me, Terry. I'm in disguise. Terry, I say. Quit mucking around. This is serious. Terry? Terry? He's gone again. In his place is a big, fat, slimy frogpotamus. Yuck! I hate these things. Get out of here, I yell. Didn't you read our last book? The treehouse is a frogpotamus-free zone. Relax, says Terry, stepping out of the frogpotamus costume. It's just me again. I step forward to throttle him, but I find my hands clutching a metal pole instead of his neck. I look up. It's a stop sign. Terry, I call. Where are you? Right here, says the stop sign, and Terry peels off the costume and laughs. Gotcha! Stop doing that, I say. Stop what? He says. Stop dressing up like a stop sign and stop playing with the Disguise-O-Matic 5000. It's a high-tech detective tool, not a toy. Sorry, he says, but once you start, it's hard to stop. Get it? Yes. Then why aren't you laughing? Because it's not funny. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Stop saying yes, it is. I say, it's not funny. Yes, it is, Terry insists. I dressed up like a stop sign and you told me to stop dressing up like a stop sign and... Excuse me, Terry, I say. I'm very sorry to have to do this. What? He says. This, I say, giving him a short, sharp tap on the head with a magnifying glass. Thanks, says Terry. I needed that. Don't mention it, I say. That's what friends are for. Come on, to the flying, fried egg car. We jumped in and pull the yoke down tightly over the top of us. I press extra sizzle on the control panel, and we take off through the concealed flying fried egg car hatch in the top of the detective agency. The day we flew our flying fried egg car to Mr. Big Nose's office, and nobody knew it was us because they all just thought it was a flying fried egg. Is that a flying fried egg car? Is that a giant rabbit? Look, a flying fried egg car. No, Mitzi, it's just a flying fried egg. Look up at the sky. Is it Andy? Is it Terry? No, it's just an ordinary, boring, old, everyday flying fried egg. Moving along, folks. Nothing to see here. Our flying fried egg car is the perfect disguise for our undercover high-tech detective work. None of those dumb animals down there suspect a thing. We fly through Mr. Big Nose's window and park next to his bookshelf. Terry takes out the 2 biggest magnifying glasses and starts looking for clues. Very interesting, he says. I see a magnifying glass. I see a hand holding a magnifying glass. I see an arm attached to a hand that's holding a magnifying glass. This is a definite clue. Andy, a very definite clue. Yes, I say, a very definite clue that you are very definitely an idiot. Well, I don't see you doing any detecting, says Terry, peering at me through the second biggest magnifying glass. Give me that thing, I say, snatching it off him. I scan the office. There's a book lying on the floor next to Mr. Bignose's desk. I pick it up and examine it closely. What is it, says Terry. It appears to be a book about vegetables. Vegetables, says Terry. Yuck, I hate vegetables. I know, I say, and so do I. But we have to look at it. It might be a clue. And that is where we will leave part 1 of the 52-story treehouse. I'll be back soon with the next part of this fantastic story and lots more stories and videos coming your way very soon. If you'd like to subscribe or hit a like, that's always appreciated. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.